Enough with my junk. You guys are gonna see a catastrophe here in first place. This is, you guys remember our last video, old Tysani Dasani, with Burn It Down Electric, and Gavin Gillum with Gillum Ag Gardening Solutions. So we're about to test fire this thing. We got water in here. Got approximately 400 or 500 gallon. 400 or 500 gallon, approximately. And what do you think? Let's tell me about what you were about to experience here.
I'm just curious on how many leaks we're gonna have.
Leaks.
All
right.
From all the fittings.
Are you a little worried about, between you and me, are you a little worried about the electrician work on here?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's that?
Well, he's worried about it, man. That makes me really worried about it.
I'm so worried.
Well, you'll have that on these bigger jobs. So you'll fly as long as that thing's attached to that metal pole then.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's ripped off, maybe you'll land the drones.
Maybe.
Got it. That's when you start thinking about it. Well, let's go check these drones out while they're doing their thing. All right, so here's the drones. Gavin's got 2 of these EA Vision drones. Just to put into perspective, this is a 600-pound, 7-foot boulder that's sitting on top of that drone right there. So just, you know, think of a 7-foot tall boulder, and then you can kind of get the scale here of how big of a drone we're talking. I'm just kidding. That was dumb. I'm just kidding. They're only about the size of a massive human. But I mean, look at the wingspan of these blades here. That's got to be at least, well, so my wife is 4 foot 13 inches tall, so that's probably got to be about the same length as her, roughly. But here you got them. These are the drones. They're going to be spraying fungicide with them. I know really nothing about them other than that they're a little bit more expensive than my planter is. So now we're going to figure out if they had a bunch of leaks on here or not, I guess. What in the... This is why you don't hire Burn It Down Electric. Oh, there's a leak.
Leak?
There's a leak. I see water.
Where?
Right there. Let's trace the leak.
Yeah, trace it.
Trace it. Oh, yep. It's running right up the side. Oh, yep. It's running right up the side. It's leaking right here.
Dang.
See, you can see all the water right there. It's leaking right there.
I don't know how we're gonna fix that. We can shut it off. Oh yeah. A drone dealer should be coming out.
Leakage?
Dude. Unacceptable.
Leakage.
That valve's open. These valves. We got one open. Alright, are we ready to start the dinner here?
We are. We're ready.
Okay.
This is a diesel with good def, very environmentally safe generator here. Ran her out of diesel.
Open that valve back up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's open.
It's open.
It's open now.
Now it's open.
Yeah.
Tyson? What did you do?
Is it actually out of fuel now?
Well, I'm thinking at the angle that it's at, it might not be helping.
You want to juice it a little?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right. Juicing.
This is gas, right?
This is gas. Just gonna take it about an hour to fill a 10-gallon.
Follow me.
Follow you?
Follow me up here.
Are you gonna give him the cribs tour?
Yep, follow me up here.
All right.
Look at this.
No way, dude. No way.
don't get hit by the sun in here.
Do you mind if I try okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, come in here.
Dude.
Yeah, look at that. This is our seat too.
Oh.
Yeah, you sit right here.
You sit on that.
Yeah. It's like that.
Got it. No, that makes sense.
Yep.
That's not a toolbox or anything?
No.
Okay.
That's a seat. Yeah, these grooves, this is for your butt.
Oh.
Yeah. You can actually.
So I can sit on that side. Oh,
yeah.
I can. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
What else we got going up here?
So then we got our chargers for our drones.
Chargers. Okay.
Yep.
Are these the AA batteries that those things use?
AA.
AA batteries.
They charge in 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I wonder
charge.
how big of a battery is that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
That's a big battery.
It is very big.
Yeah, that's a big battery.
Huge.
Yeah. And then what's that snake-looking thing?
This is our fill-up station over
Got
here.
it.
Yeah, you take this thing. The drone lands right here.
Drone. Okay.
Just pop that bad boy on.
Got it.
That. Fill it up.
Fill it up. I just want to note that I feel extremely safe with this railing. I definitely couldn't fall off the edge with that railing right now.
Yeah, there's no way you could fall off.
There's no way. Absolutely no way.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. That's it.
Yep.
Downward.
Downwards.
So I want to show you guys this real quick. This is Gavin's old trailer. So all joking aside, Gavin does commercial application for fungicide with drones. And this is his old setup. So he had the same sort of canopy deal on top on this flatbed trailer. And then he had two totes, 250-gallon totes that he had side by side with a big generator. And that's what he ran last year. And then his cone inductor. And he landed up back here on the back of this deck here. So to say that he's upgraded equipment is a massive understatement. He has went from what was a nice setup to now one of the nicest setups within the drone flying industry, in my opinion. Aren't those just cute? Just cute little things. She runs. Just had to crack a line, get some fuel out of her, but she runs.
No, it's the wrong way. Yeah. That's easy enough. Yep.
Oh, he forgot the breakers. What an idiot. What an idiot. And now it's going the opposite way.
I swear it was going the other way. Was it not?
I didn't see it. This time it was going that way, yeah.
Is it up?
All right, let's try it again. It needs to go that way. Yep. Still goes that way.
It went that way.
It still went that way again. Third time's the charm. Let's go that way. Yep. Yep. We're good. Oh, look at that. There's water. Not yet. Maybe one. Yeah. Yeah, it's up here. There's one up here, Gavin. So what you guys just saw is this tank is full of fresh water. When they kick that pump on, it pumps up the side of the trailer, down the center, and then into one of the two of the big induction tanks. Now they're gonna try these Durapumps here, which are plumbed in to these smaller cone bottom tanks, and this is gonna be full of product, dragging product the same way in different hoses into the big tanks where the hot load is going to be. And by hot load I mean the mixed batch that he's gonna send up the deck to the drones. So a nice thing that he's done here is these hot load, when they're mixed with chemical or with fungicide, he's got a way that he can recirculate water from the bottom of the cones through the top. So it can circle so it doesn't set up, and it keeps the product better mixed and more efficient for when he has to pump it out and up to the top of the deck. Not entirely sure what we're doing here. That's what will go on the drone when he needs to fill the drone. He will stick that right into a 2-inch fill port on the tank of the drone. Alright, so it should be pumping product. There we go. So right now, as you can see, the tank is bubbling. It is recirculating water from the bottom of that tank up the sides and down up in the top. And so that's why he doesn't have quite the pressure right here, which is totally fine because that's still quite a few gallons per minute at this point. He's adjusting the pressure for the recirculation by turning one of those quarter turn valves. I'll show you guys. Switch up here that'll run those Durameter pumps on the back of the trailer, and so he can control filling these cone bottom tanks up here from the top deck. Actually, I was wrong. That switch on the top kicks on this bottom pump down here, so that way he can, whenever he is needing water for drones, he can kick that thing on and he can get supplied with however many gallons he needs. At that point, doesn't have to come down to the bottom to kick that switch on. So we'll have to send Gavin with a camera this year to get a little bit of footage on the drone side of things. It's really cool technology. It's new to agriculture within the last couple of years, and Gavin was kind of on the cutting edge of that when it all got started. So now he's got a pretty good established book of business with different clients. He does all of our fungicide, and I think there's a very huge benefit to a drone versus applied aerial through an airplane. The drone just does a much better job. In my opinion, the drone has that same accuracy as like a Hagie would. If you had a Hagie, which is a very tall sprayer that can go through the corn, like my father-in-law has, which you guys will probably see in videos as well. The Hagie is absolutely the most, probably best form of applying fungicide because you're right there with the crop right on top, but you are running over corn. These machines are not running over corn. So they're getting that good accurate application pass, and they're also not damaging the corn crop that's currently growing. So there's pluses and minuses to everything, but definitely this drone is a big plus in our operation. Gillum Ag Solutions, I believe they have a Facebook account. You guys can get a hold of them there, any of you who are wanting to learn some more information on that. And like I said, we'll definitely be making more videos on that here in the future.
And now for what you've all been waiting for, Pro Operator Tristan Travis.
Hey folks, this is Real Ranching with Tristan. I want to show you, we're in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. Just got done ranching. Even though it's raining, still had to get stuff done. But I'm going to show you a little bit of the water. And this is good soaking rain. We've had some rain here the past couple days, and we've got some water on the ground now. So I'm going to show you. Like I said, it is raining at a fairly decent rate. That intake is full. So yeah, continue to go to some other locations. As you can see, the field is very moist. It is saturated to its fullest at this point. I will probably be putting my phone in rice when I get home because it is so wet outside. As you can see, the ditches are running. Oh goodness. I'm gonna go somewhere that the water's not blowing in my window. This is some much needed saturation. We've been very dry in burn bans, but it would have been nice. The past couple days it's been coming down fairly slow, and it's been a nice soaking rain. This one came a little quicker. Not quite what you want. When we get rain like this, this is where you hear people talking about runoff, and if you're not farming correctly, it can be a real problem. Not only can you lose your nutrients on the soil and lose your topsoil, but farmers don't want to see their topsoil going into the creeks and such. Also, we try to do a really good job of putting break points on the field edges and trying to make sure that we can keep that topsoil where it's supposed to be, because that's the best soil to grow our crops. We want to make sure it stays in place. But like I said, quite the soaking rain here today. Awfully wet. This had just a little creek in it before, and now, as you can see, it's quite a ways up my boot. Get this trash out of here. Don't want it running down into the creek. But yeah, quite the quick rain here really got going. Believe it or not, under that mess somewhere, there's a culvert tube that comes from the other side of the road. So all those running down is just bubbling out over here. And there it is coming down, going underneath that culvert tube. Just running hard. Yep. I'll update you with totals on how much rain we've got here. Fun factoid is from my pond here, spring fed. So it runs about like that all the time, about 55 gallons a minute is what they estimated it at. But still, it's falling a little harder with this rain for sure. Good rain to fill the ponds. We're definitely needing it. So it looks like, going off my raindrop app, looks like we got about 6/10, and that would have came down very quickly in probably about a 30-minute time span. In the last 48 hours, we've gotten almost 2 inches here at home. So, but like I said, the other was a very soaking rain.